Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're kicking things off by looking at something pretty interesting that popped up online recently.
Oh yeah, what's caught your eye?
Well, it's this small business, a banh mi shop, actually, hitting a really significant milestone.
Okay, I'm listening. Banh mi.
Yeah. The shop's called Lag, which translates to something like Geki Uma Banh Mi. Super tasty banh mi.
Geki Uma Banh Mi, got it. Where are they based?
They're in Hirano Ward in Osaka, Japan. And, they're not just a shop. They also have a food truck, and they even sell frozen banh mi, so they're reaching people in a few different ways.
Multi-channel approach. Smart.
And there's another layer. They're apparently connected with the Japan Banh Mi Federation, the representative, in fact.
So they're quite involved in the banh mi scene over there, promoting it.
Exactly. So you get the picture, a dedicated local business.
Right. So what's this milestone they hit? You mentioned it was significant.
It really is. The post we're looking at is celebrating 333 consecutive days of posting online.
Wow, 333 days straight.
Yep. Every single day for almost a year.
That's some serious dedication.
Yeah.
Especially for a small food business. The day-to-day is already so demanding.
Totally. Running the shop, the truck, and still keeping that online presence going daily. It says a lot.
It really does.
Yeah.
I mean, consistent online activity, it's not just fluff, is it? It's crucial for staying connected, staying visible.
Precisely. And that's kind of our mission for this deep dive, We want to unpack how they celebrated this because it's quite creative and what it tells us, maybe what you can learn, about engaging with an audience online as a small business.
Okay, sounds good. So 333 days.
Yeah.
How did they mark the occasion? What's the celebration?
They went big. They launched a pretty substantial prize campaign.
Rewarding the customers. Nice.
Yeah, leveraging that 333 number, and this is where it gets really clever.
Go on.
They tied it into the Vietnamese beer 333.
Oh, the Ba 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 beer.
Exactly, you know it. Apparently it's seen as a lucky beer in Vietnam, and it's super popular, a real taste of Vietnam.
That's a brilliant tie-in. So culturally relevant for a banh mi shop. It adds, authenticity, doesn't it?
It really does. Connects with people who know Vietnamese culture, but maybe also intrigues their Japanese customers, teaches them something new.
And it shows their online stuff wasn't just random noise, right? They were building this whole Vietnamese food identity, which probably made this next part possible.
Okay, yeah, get ready for this. The company that actually imports the 333 beer into Japan, Ikuchi Enterprise, they donated 24 cans of the beer as a congratulatory gift to the shop.
Whoa, really? Just
Yeah.
because they hit 333 days of posting?
Seems like it. Just like that. A gift. Talk about an unexpected payoff for that online consistency, right?
That's amazing. It speaks volumes, I think.
Yeah.
It suggests the shop built up enough visibility and maybe a positive brand image online that the importer noticed.
Right. Ikuchi Enterprise probably saw them as a good fit, maybe reaching the same kind of people interested in Vietnamese products.
Yeah, a potential synergy. It really highlights how a strong, authentic online presence for a small place can attract attention from, bigger players.
So, okay, back to the prizes. What are people actually winning?
Well, obviously, those 24 cans of 333 beer are up for grabs.
Naturally.
And they're also giving away 6 free Banh Mi vouchers. Good for use in the store.
Oh, nice. Any expiry date on those?
Get this, no expiration date. Use them whenever.
That's great customer service right there.
Definitely. And there's one more thing. 3 sets of instant Vietnamese coffee with 3 bags in each set.
Okay, so beer, banh mi, coffee. A nice little Vietnamese trifecta.
And notice the theme. 333 days, 333 beer.
And prizes for how many people? Let me guess.
33.
Of course. Very neat. Makes the whole thing catchy, memorable, ties it all back to the achievement.
Exactly. It's just smart branding for the campaign.
So if you're listening to this, maybe you're in Osaka and you're thinking, okay, how do I get a piece of this action? What's the deal?
Right. So to get a chance to win, you need to go to the actual Geki Uma Banh Mi shop.
The physical store, okay.
And make a purchase of 1,000 yen or more.
Standard practice for these kinds of things.
Yep. And the drawing isn't later. It's right then and there at the register. You find out immediately if you've won.
Instant gratification. I like it.
Yeah, it makes it more exciting, doesn't it? Encourages people to visit the store, drives that foot traffic, which is, so vital.
Definitely. And what about younger customers? The beer prize.
Good point. They address that directly in the post. If someone underage wins the beer.
They can't give it to them, obviously.
Right. So they just get to draw again until they win one of the other prizes, either a bandmate voucher or the coffee.
That's really thoughtful. responsible too. Make sure everyone who participates has a fair shot at something.
Yeah, very well handled. Keeps it fun and inclusive, but respects the rules.
Okay. Now, the crucial part for anyone wanting to try their luck. Is this running indefinitely?
No. There's a catch. It's limited.
How limited?
It's only for the first 33 customers who make that qualifying purchase.
Oh, only 33 winners total. That makes sense with the theme.
Exactly. And it's only on their next 2 business days.
Which are?
Saturday, May 24th and Sunday, May 25th. And they've got long hours those days, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Okay, so first 33 people across those 2 days, starting Saturday morning, creates a bit of urgency, doesn't it?
Totally. That limited availability, specific time frame.
Yeah.
Classic way to get people motivated to come down early.
You might need to set an alarm if you really want that bap, 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 bap.
Or the banh mi. And they're smart about managing expectations, too.
How so?
They said they'll post updates on their Instagram account about how many prizes are left.
Ah, good thinking. So people can check online before heading over, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. Keeps their online followers engaged, provides useful info, manages the flow a bit. It's smart integration of online and offline.
Okay, let's talk value. Because, free stuff is great, but what's it all worth? Did they mention?
They actually did. The shop owner broke it down. They estimated the retail value.
Oh, cool. Let's hear it.
So the 24 beers, roughly 600 yen each. They figure that's about 14,400 yen.
Okay, decent chunk right there.
Then the 6 Banh Mi vouchers, also valued at 600 yen each.
That's 3,600 yen.
Right. And the coffee, the 3 sets. They estimated it based on a larger pack size, making each bag around 32 yen, so 9 bags total. Roughly 288 yen.
Okay, so the coffee's a smaller part. What's the grand total?
Add it all up, and it comes to 18,288 yen.
Wow, over 18,000 yen in prizes. That's pretty substantial for a small shop's giveaway.
It really is. And think about it, the vast majority of that value, the 14,400 yen, comes from the donated beer.
That's a key point. That donation from Ikuchi Enterprise made a huge difference to the scale of this whole thing.
Absolutely. It really shows the impact those kinds of partnerships can have.
And the shop owner seems really aware of that. They specifically thanked Ikuchi Enterprise in the post for making the event more exciting.
Which is great. Showing that gratitude publicly, it strengthens that relationship, but also makes the customers feel good, like they're part of this supportive community.
Yeah, it builds that positive vibe around the brand. So the message for listeners in Osaka is pretty clear, right?
Yeah, if you're nearby Hirano Ward this coming Saturday or Sunday, May 24th or 25th.
Head over to Geki Uma Banh Mi. Doors open at 7 a.m. Be one of the first 33 spending 1,000 yen.
And you might walk away with beer, banh mi, or coffee. And even if you don't win a prize.
You still get some delicious banh mi, which sounds like a win anyway.
Exactly. And for everyone else, not in Osaka.
Well, remember, they post online daily, so you can still follow their story, check out their blog or Instagram, maybe plan a future visit.
It's just a really neat example of a local business using online tools, effectively building the brand, yes, but also driving real people to their real store.
Okay, so let's recap the key takeaways from this deep dive.
All right. We saw Gekiuma Banh Mi hit 333 days of online posting. A big achievement.
And they celebrated with a super creative prize campaign, cleverly tying into that 333 beer.
Which led to, quite unexpectedly, a significant donation from the beer importer, Ikuchi Enterprise, thanks to that consistent online presence.
Right. So what here? What's the bigger picture?
I think it really demonstrates how consistent, authentic online engagement, even for a relatively small local business, can open doors.
Yeah, it can lead to unexpected opportunities like that partnership.
Exactly. And it allows them to connect with their community in fun, memorable ways, building loyalty beyond just the product itself. That beer tie-in was just inspired.
It really was. It wasn't just any promotion. It felt unique to them.
And the support they got shows that putting that effort out there can yield real rewards.
Which brings us to maybe a final thought for you, the listener.
Yeah?
Think about consistency in your own world. Maybe it's not a banh mi shop blog. Maybe it's a personal project, a skill you're developing, sharing your hobby online.
Those small, steady efforts.
Could they perhaps unexpectedly blossom into something bigger? Could that consistency lead to unforeseen connections or opportunities, online or offline?
It's definitely food for thought, isn't it? What kind of creative celebrations could you build around your own milestones, big or small?
Worth pondering what happens when you just consistently put your passion out there. Anyway, thanks for taking this deep dive with us today.